stadium in America. Glad to have you with us from Paulson Stadium. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Georgia State Panthers and the Georgia Southern Eagles. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Checking in with Georgia Southern's head coach before the game. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. So Georgia Southern's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Paul.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourself and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the loop.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep.
Number 25 in punt formation to kick it away.
He'll field the punt and look for room. He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So Georgia State's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And this is the guy they are going to feed the rock in this one. He put up numbers, more than 200 yards and a couple of scores in their victory last time out. Gonna run it. It's Butler. Got enough for the first. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Touchdown, Panthers! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy
makes a grab and room to run. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Johnson wants to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Bradshaw. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And now on second down for this offense.
Blue 30. Blue wide idiot. Wide idiot.
Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. With the catch, it's Hollins. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. The offense starts with a 1st and 5 after the penalty. Grab near the marker. It's Hollins. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. He can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
And man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Touchdown, Eagles! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Wants to adjust the pattern. Gonna run it. It's Butler. Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention with a Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just...
Snags it, and there's running room. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. And the Panthers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. The run inside. It's Butler. Got a little press. Give him 88 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing.
Here we go.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25.
Jet. Go.
Off the play fake. On the move to his left. Quickly out to the tight end. Good, solid tackle.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Brown wants to pass. Quarterback adapted. Complete to the right. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. Quarterback making checks. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. And this one is perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Snags it quickly on the left. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
Pressure coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
That's a good decision by the quarterback. I know that's not going to come up on the stat sheet, but you're in the pocket, nobody's open. Don't risk turning it over. Just throw it away.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Johnson looking to throw. Under fire. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in 4th down again. Great job there. Pass defense, 3rd down. This defense now starting to put it together.
The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Washington. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Butler. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break. Georgia State has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. So after the break, they'll go back to work.
Here we go. Ready to go.
Got a man. It's Washington.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick him up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Oh, they're after him! And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Would have just been a 49-yard field goal try, but they're hungry for touchdown, so they'll try to move the chains on 4th and short. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a grab past the marker. Turning it on. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Panthers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. On target. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. A senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Panthers.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And right down the middle.
That makes the score. Georgia State 17, Georgia Southern 7.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Powers through the defender. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Motion from the wide receiver. Could not make his way to the corner. Georgia Southern in a hurry. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Fighting off the defender. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on third down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. Third and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on third downs.
Behind the chains now on second and long. It's a draw. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Johnson wants to throw it. Outside the pocket, lets it go. A strike downfield. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Working well behind the sticks on second down.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get
maybe a crease. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. And they take it in for 6 more points. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Pulls it in. It's McGee. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Well, there's another outstanding run. You've been seeing that all season long. I think we all expected this guy to be really good as a true freshman. I don't know if anybody expected this. The fact that he's in the Heisman race as a true freshman, that's just ridiculous.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Man, that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football and getting first downs. They are so hard to defend.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Brown will throw it. The short hands. It's McGee. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Buys a little time with his feet. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Fires on the move. Oh, it's picked off. Looking for more room. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Snagged in the middle. It's Avery. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed to rocket. Threw it in there. Great job. Great catch.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Johnson looking to throw. Fires one high and deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Second half all teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Coming out of the locker room, the Panthers head coach told me he is not surprised this running back hit the Heisman pose in that mid-celly. He said he is continuing to be such a big, dominant figure on the field. He loves that he's got the confidence to strike the pose, but more importantly, have the kind of ground game that deserves all that attention. We'll see if he keeps it up here in the second half. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Makes the grab. It's Avery. There he goes. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. The offense changing the play. Looking for space. It's about stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Butler.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Brown wants to pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
Tips, deflections, those are such good things for defense. A lot of times they lead to interceptions and big plays. Just try to get any kind of disruption you can.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got him. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
On 4th down, going to the air. Finds the tight end.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, 2nd half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the 2nd half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue in to him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good start to maybe turning this defensive effort around.
And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play.
And I love linebackers, man. They just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
All right, that's one the offensive line has got to be able to communicate and pick up. When that inside linebacker comes running through the A gap or the B gap, those O-linemen, they've got to work together, and they've got to pass guys off to one another to make sure they pick him up. They didn't do it that time.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Holly Rowe has an update.
Hey guys, down here on the Georgia State sideline, one of the evolving storylines down here is the play of their wide receiver, who is having a breakout game. They weren't sure that he would be the start today. He's kind of down in the rotation, but he is showing that he is a go-to guy right now, and the quarterback is leaning on him. He's been productive and electric so far in this game. I expect they will continue to get him some downfield targets. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
In football, you quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. and I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
Not a lot of room to field this one. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Push down for the tackle.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. It'll be a draw. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
Just feeds the running back. Got enough for the 1st. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Eagles are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4. 6th play of the drive coming up. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. On target to the left. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Here's the pressure. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! Tie ball game here in the 4th.
And that's why this kid is so automatic. Set him up anywhere on the field, and he puts it right down the pipe.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. And as they say, it's a brand new ball game. That field goal tied it up, and now let's see if it breaks into the open. He's all the way across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41 in the running game, getting it done.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you've got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Caught in the backfield, it's McGee. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his big tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's got it, 1st down and more. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
How about the eye-hand coordination by the tight end there? That ball was not put on his body, wasn't put on his face mask, but he's able to stick out the big hand and pluck it right out of the air.
95-96 bridge. 95-96 bridge. Here we go. Ready, go.
Brown will throw it. Pocket breaking down. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that... Defense is going to win every time. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. The play action fake. Starts to scramble to the left. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
It's been really hard on this quarterback all game long. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give this defense so much credit because they've done a really nice job on the back end in coverage, but they've also been able to affect his rhythm with a solid pass rush, and you saw it right there getting the sack.
Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. No good. And in the final quarter of regulation, we remain tied.
Well, that second missed field goal for this kicker, and I'll tell you this, you can't blame the weather for all this. This is a beautiful day. He needs to do better executing these field goals.
Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive change.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
On the play. Bring up second down.
Wide receiver going in motion. Finding some room. And he's got plenty for the 1st down, and now they'll have a chance to get their thoughts together coming out of the 2-minute timeout. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Johnson looking to throw. Fires quickly. Oh, he's got some space. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Eagles, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Handoff from the gun. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Touchdown, Eagles! They move on. Here on the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and said, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Georgia State takes over as the offense comes out ready to go on the attack. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing.
Caught, and he's got room. And after the pickup gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Brown wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And QB's played better games before, and I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Stepping to the right. He'll pull it down and run. Got a first down. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
I tell you what, coaches want you to do your best work late in the ball game. He did his best work. Great job taking off. Biggest run of the day after grinding this game out, makes it explosive. Now trying to put this game in a good situation.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
Quarterback may change this route. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Going for it all. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third down, he drops to throw. Here comes the heat. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be fourth down. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Skips away from pressure. Had to throw it before he wanted. Incomplete on down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And in that case, there is nothing more miserable.
I agree, Reese. And that's why rivalry games are so great, because you take the stats and you take the rankings and you take the records and you throw it all out the window. There's always tremendous effort and passion when we see these rivalry games. We certainly saw it today. And David, for this losing team, this one's going to sting for a while.
It does, but it's so strange because I always feel the same way. I'm like, there's no chance.